Hi everybody, welcome to our voyage to Avalon today. Um, Avalon is a state of consciousness, and its physical place would be in its entrance is in Glastonbury, but where it is, it spans from the whole of the United Kingdom and even some parts of Europe closer to the UK. And it is our final pilgrimage of the three. And it is also said that the Lemurians and the Atlanteans who were able to, live through the experience of the end of their civilizations. Avalon is where they came to, is where they all traveled to. Not all, but some of them. So it is in Avalon that we begin our journey today. As you feel ready, go ahead and place one hand on your heart space and one hand on your belly. And just like that, adjust the rest of your body to make sure that you are extremely comfortable. And you don't need to organize your breath in any which way, just allowing it to be natural, and feel into the organic ebb and flow of each cycle, of each wave. Here, as you feel your bed supporting you, see if you can offer yourself more into the support of gravity as we ready ourselves for our journey. Extending the invitation for more and more parts of you to take rest, allowing for your mind to take rest, and not to worry if you slide or slip underneath consciousness here. It could be the feeling of falling asleep, and maybe that's really what's going to happen. And also maybe the mind just needs to step aside for a moment so that your being can take in the whole of this experience. So right here, allow for your face to go slack, relaxing your cheeks, your jaw, relaxing your teeth and your gums, your throat, through the back of your head, the skull, the scalp, through the front of your face, softening, and through the front line of your torso, finding ease from the front of your torso, bringing your awareness just beneath to where all your organs are in your trunk, from your digestive organs through to your kidneys, your liver, your spleen, your pancreas, your lungs, your heart. Allow breath to fill in these spaces, and with each exhale, let them sigh and let them rest upon your back body. And feel now into how your back body is beautifully met by the curves of your mattress. And let yourself be the offering to gravity. And right here, bring your attention to your pelvis, the bones of your pelvis, the bedrock of your body. Within your pelvis, just imagine a gentle rocking, side to side, side to side of your body weight. So you don't actually have to rock your pelvis, but just imagine a gentle rocking right here. And offer yourself completely to the rocking, softening the bones of your legs, the muscles, the nerves of your legs and your feet. Rest your attention now on the gentle rocking of your pelvis. And bring both hands from your heart to your belly now onto the right and left hip bone, resting your elbows on the bed. And breathing equally through both sides of your hips, of your pelvis. Syncing your breath with the rhythm that is rocking you. And begin to visualize yourself now on a boat. So allow for the waters to move you. And right here, after your next exhale, inhale into your pelvis. Exhale from your pelvis. Feel into the rocking. Inhale into pelvis. Exhale from pelvis. Continuing to breathe just like that. Really softening more and more and more. Onto the waters. And here I'm going to begin activating acasma quantum energy. Just allow for yourself to receive. After your next exhale now, inhale into the right side of your pelvis. Exhale into the left. Inhale now to the left side of your pelvis. Exhale to the right. In through to the right. Exhale to your left. Inhale into your left. Exhale through your right. Continue this breath pattern at your own pace. Now allowing for your breath to direct the movements of the boats. And right where you are, breathing in this way, visualize yourself on a huge ship with several sails above you. And as you peer around you, around the ship, you are greeted by mists. And it's cool with a gentle breeze. Let yourself take this in fully as you continue to breathe, knowing that you are right on path, onwards towards the Isle of Avalon. Breathing into one side of the hip and exhaling to the other and switching, allowing for a gentle sway. And as you breathe, I'm going to count us down from 10 to 1. With each count, allow for yourself to rest deeper and deeper through the layers of your consciousness, allowing for conscious mind, to slip and slide away. 10, breathing deeply, spaciously, really taking your time here. Sientaya, kieraya, siento noi, kiento noi, sientalai, sientalai, sientalai. 9, Uan sakantanai, tieraya, siente ikiento noi, sientai. 8, Natiento noi, sientalai, sankantaya, tieraya, siento noi, sientalai. Deeper and deeper into yourself. 7, Shientanai, let yourself be loud by the lullaby, by the rocking. 6, Shien Saya, Tieraya, Uan Sanai, Kiento Noi Sientai. 5, Na Tieraya, Na Tien So Kontalaya, Kalai Itierai. 4, deeper and deeper into yourself, softening more and more. 3, Shiense, 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 Shiense. 3, Atieraya, Tierai. Feel the winds upon you through your hair, the breeze caressing your face. 2, feel your fellow voyagers traveling alongside you. 1, and in this moment now, the vision of yourself in the boats, allow that avatar of you to begin to stand, feeling a sense of steadiness. Even though you're still in water, it's almost as though the boat began to take off, and now it's gliding on a mist just above the water, so it's rather smooth. No more rocking. Feel a portal spinning clockwise direction from your crown. And here, allow for a stream of white light to flow right through your spinal column, purifying and cleansing and preparing you to arrive at the state of consciousness, to enter the Avalonian Dreamtime. So feel now from your crown of your head down to your pelvis where you have been breathing through. White light streaming down. And begin to inhale now from your crown down to your pelvis. Exhale out through your pelvis. Inhale from crown through pelvis. Exhale out from the pelvis. Inhaling, exhaling. And as you breathe now, visualizing the white light pouring in like a waterfall, streaming from all directions into you. Visualize the helix bridge, 2 helix bridges, spiraling down your spinal column, around your spinal column. Feel the frequency, the vibration from the spinning helixes all the way down. And if you desire, lengthen your spine, making space for this activation of your DNA strands. Natiento noi kieraya, sienta laen ti kieraya, o ansanai tiento noi sientai, ikiento noi sieraya, iento ni ikierai, iento ni ikierai, kierai, kierai. Take a deep breath in from your crown down to your pelvis, and this time allow the energy to remain in your pelvis as you exhale. Continue breathing just like this. Inhale from your crown down to your pelvis. Exhale, allowing the energy to coagulate together in your pelvis. Inhaling for 6. Exhaling for 6. So visualize now a whirlpool gathering in your pelvic girdle. And this is a whirlpool of your memories from your time here in Avalon. Like a pensieve. Continue breathing just like this, except now the waterfall that's flowing through your spine, it's not just white, but there are streaks of green and blue, purple and orange. Visualize and feel. Notice how this affects the spinning helixes, the rotating helixes. Inhaling for 6. Exhaling for 6, allowing for the gathering in your pelvis. And as this flow goes on, allow for your attention to just slide now into this whirlpool, this lagoon that you have created for yourself. Bathing in this whirlpool, just notice the images that may be present to you in this moment. Your memories of Avalon. Visualize yourself as a being. If you are human, if you are of the earth, if you are a creature of land or sea or skies, and let yourself fully be this creature, or in whichever form you know yourself to be. And chances are you didn't spend just a single lifetime here, but numerous. So you may be seeing flickers of different images, and allow for that. Allow for your remembrance. Naya tieraya shiento noi kierai, shonoi kierai, tintiento noi sientalai, sientalai. And right here, as you are in your Avalonian avatar, allow for your auric field to expand. Visualize that waterfall that's streaming down, expanding to washing and cleansing from the spinal column, from the center of you, all the way out, spanning 9 feet in all directions. Release this breath, and through your mouth, take a gasp. Through your mouth, releasing. And again, taking in all the energy around you. Through your mouth, releasing. Inhaling. Through your mouth, releasing. Few more times, just like this. With every cycle, becoming more and more and more conscious in Avalonian dream time. Last couple now. Final 10. Begin to see green around you. And begin to see a very long barrel. A barrel that you can walk through. And all around it, meadows and pastures, endless greens, gentle rolling hills. Final 3. Feel into your feet on grass and release this breath. Return to your regular breath. You can place your hands anywhere you wish or on your belly. And right here you find yourself at the gateway, the entrance of Avalon. So in this long barrel, witness yourself together with your fellow voyagers. Looking around, witness how many of you there are. And witness their forms as you allow for yourself to be seen as well. And here you see a glowing figure emerging from the wheelbarrow, from the long barrow and walking towards you, wearing a golden gown with a bright glow all around her. And you recognize her as the Lady of Avalon. Feel within your heart, feel a soul familiarity with her. She is the guardian of these lands, and you know her deeply. As she walks closer to you, you begin to make out the features of her face. And she looks just the same, not a day older than when you last saw her in your Avalonian lifetime. You both embrace. Heart to heart, she has a message for you, a welcome message that would be supportive to your journey today. Let yourself receive your message from her. Nasiento no ikieraya, oan sanala itiento no ikieran tanay, oan sa kantalayen no ikieray, iento no isieran talay, sieran talay, sieran talay. Feel into the spirit of children or youth surrounding you and also within you. Feel into the remembrance of yourself in Avalon as a child. You thank the Lady of Avalon, also known as Morgan Le Fay, for her message to you. And now she guides us into the long barrow, and we step through one at a time into this sacred space. So here there are a few steps to enter. And just before you take the first step, as you look on the ground, you witness there is a patch of grass that is differently colored from the rest, and it's in the shape of a heart. And you recognize here you are entering the heart chakra of Mama Gaia, Avalon holding the frequencies of the hearts. So here, let yourself just step on this grass patch, this heart-shaped patch. Place your right hand on your physical heart. Place your left hand on your higher heart and feel into both hearts receiving an activation in this moment. Your thymus gland, where your higher hand is, where your higher heart is, and your heart body's two glands, just where your physical heart is. Breathe into this space now. And notice what you're feeling and sensing. Notice the movements now in your chest. If there is a spiraling or a flow of the infinity symbol that's more three-dimensional, allow for that. Natieraya shiento okuntalai, Yeran danai sientalai, Oan sakantalai entonoi kierai, Yentonoi sientanai. And here you feel, just in between where both your hands are, an emerald green crystal, multi-faceted crystal within your heart space. Receive, and as you breathe, receive the frequencies of this crystal. Feel into the codes of this emerald crystal within your heart. Feel the magnetism of your heart expanding, the electromagnetic field of your heart amplifying ninefold in all directions. Let yourself feel this. Itierai asiento no ikieran tanai. Itieran tanai. Itieran tanai. Breathe deeply into your heart now. In and out through your nose. Shientaya tierai. Itiento no ikien sanai. Oan sakantalai, tierai. Oan talai, oan saya, shantanai. Ierai. Take another deep breath into your heart. Exhale through your mouth this time. And we are ready to enter the long barrow. So now take your first step. And as you step through, you meet the entrance. It's a long tunnel that's dark, but you are safe. And you can still see because light streams in. And here is where voyagers make their first stop in Avalon. They begin their entrance through the dreaming. So let yourself enter. And as you walk through this long tunnel, you notice to the right, to the left, there are mini caves in which you can enter to take rest. You brush your hands on the walls of the inside of this long barrow. And as your fingers graze upon the walls, you know in your bones that this place is alive. And this place has stories to tell you. So you find a little nook that calls to you. It could be right at the end, and it also could be as you walk, you feel a pull into one of the nooks. Follow that, trusting your instinct, trusting your intuition. And here, you take rest for the day. And you allow for yourself to drift into the dreaming. So in this moment, just set the intention for yourself to remember what it is that's significant for you to know now for this very lifetime on earth. Asking Spirit quietly to feed you through the imageries of dream. so that in this sleep cycle you witness your entire lifetime in Avalon, with the knowing that you revisited this land with the purpose of completion, not a do-over but a completion. So asking gently for spirit, for the dream maker to bring you this very dream in this sleep, and let yourself receive. Nasciento noi kieraya, o ansanai kiento, alantanai tieraya. Soften into your pineal gland, soften into your third eye. Allow yourself the gift of sight, of inner vision. Allow for energetic release if necessary. And let yourself see what it is that the dream weaver is bringing you. I'm going to be quiet for a moment while I play the bowl. Allow sound to support your remembrance without forcing anything. And perhaps they don't come in images. So feel in your body how your consciousness is communicating with you. And as your dream begins to come to a close, give thanks to the dream weaver. Give thanks to Spirit for showing you exactly what it is that in this moment you need to remember, or it's important for you to remember. Take an inhale and exhale. And right here we are going to exit the long barrow, and we are going to make our way to the Glastonbury tour. So slowly Allow for yourself to come out of slumber. And as you come out of your little nook, you see your other travelers, your fellow voyagers, sleepy-eyed and excited to continue the rest of our journey. So you begin to join the beeline as one by one we begin to exit this sacred place, touching the walls one last time, giving thanks for your remembrance, giving thanks for holding you through the dreaming. And here we begin to make our way to the tour. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Once more, begin to visualize a portal, this time on the meadow itself, on the grass, spinning clockwise, and it is through this portal that we will journey to the tour. As you visualize the portal spinning clockwise, when you feel ready with your next breath, jump through. And as you emerge and land on the other side, you realize you're still standing on grass. But this time, you're met by a huge slope, a hill, gently rolling all the way up. And right at the tip, you see a tower. And you know this place so well. You know it deeply. You know it so profoundly. You've had many experiences here at the tour. And now we begin to walk the labyrinthine journey up the tour. So it's quite a ways up, but we don't take the regular stairs that just goes up. Instead, together as a group, we allow for ourselves to travel around the hill in spirals, walking the journey of the labyrinth all the way up to the tour, and this takes about 3 human hours. So right here, feel the energies of this magnificent structure, this tower. And here, begin your meditative ascent all the way up. Natieraya sientalai, sientakantai. With every step, the land offers you more and more of your unique remembrance. So with each step as you walk in contemplation, allow for yourself to receive the memories that this land holds. Natieraya siente ikierai, on sanai tierai, yento no ikierai, natierandalai, siento no ikien sataya, on salai. Receiving the energies of the tour, of the land that supports this tower. Nakieraya, And if we were to view the Tor from a distance or from a distant hill, both the hill of the Tor and also the hill of the Chalice Wells just close by would look like Lady Avalon lying down on her back, and the Tor represents her breasts. So areas of nourishment, warmth and comfort, and let yourself be comforted and held by the land, this familiar land. Na kieraya shien tonoi sientalai, yen sonoi kieraya. With every step you remember more and more and more. Sientalai kierai, na tieraya, na tien so kontai. Huan salai, sientanai. Deep breaths now into your breasts, into your chest. Feel for energy release. Naya sien, daya kierai, ientalai, ientalai. Sien tonoi kierai, kierai, kierai. And with your next few steps here in Dreamtime, we move high moves differently. So with your next few steps, you arrive at the foot of the tower. And as you look up towards it, you witness 3 dragons. Black, red, green, circling around the Tor. They are the guardians of this place. Let yourself receive the dragon frequencies of protection, of abundance, of ancient wisdom, deep inner strength. Let yourself receive these frequencies, allowing each cell of you to be imbued with their powerful vibrations that they emit effortlessly as you witness how they flap their wings and the swishing of their tails as they circle around the Tor. Naya sien dalai kierai, niento lai sing kien tonoi kierai, natan dalai tien sara, ekien sonoi kierai. Niento lai, sienton danai. Ekierai, ekierai, ekierai. And you enter the Tor and you sit. It is a smaller rectangular structure from the inside. You sit right in the middle on the ground and you look up. And you can see the sky from up above. Feel now the potent energies of being here, right at the heart chakra of Mother Earth. Receive this shower of energies. Na tierra ya shien dalai. Ikien tonoi sientai. Na yen sakandalai. Dierai, dierai, dierai. Slowly you begin to lie down with your heart just underneath the center of the Tor. Feeling your heart blasting open, receiving the remembrance of how big your heart is. And also through these human experiences, there will be occurrences that will make us desire to close off the heart or to guard our hearts. And there is a place for that. But it's important for us to never forget just how grand and how magnificent our heart truly is. So in this moment, feel into the bigness of your beating heart and its field. And here, dancing between dimensions, can you allow for the energy of your heart now to just pour and bathe every single aspect of your life? Let the energies, the frequencies from this magnificent structure that you are receiving here in this place pour over onto every single aspect of your human life. And into the people in your world, the people in your life. Knowing that when you allow for this flow to reach them, you are allowing for their remembrance too. Their remembrance of the bigness of their hearts. Their remembrance that it is okay and it is safe to de-armor, to no longer shrink the heart so that we don't feel, so that we don't hurt. And you're not forcing anything, you're simply offering the remembrance. Ikieraya shien dalai tien tono ikien sai. Ikien sai, ikien sai, ikien sai. Na tien sono ikierai, ikierai, ikierai. Naya tien tono ikierai. And in the next moment, bring your awareness back to yourself at the Tor. Slowly begin to sit up and let yourself rise in standing. As you stand with your crown right in the center of the opening of the Tor from the top. Allow for a second round of washing through. So feel here white light energy water falling from your crown throughout your whole body. So feel it in every single cell of you. Receiving, receiving, receiving. Kieraya kien sonalai tono kieran tanai. Kieran tanai, kieran tanai. In your inner eye, or with your inner eye, you see an image of a different lifetime here in Avalon. Let yourself meet with the image fully and ask the image why did it come to you at this time? What are you meant to remember from this lifetime? And let yourself receive the knowing. This is personal to you. And give thanks. Give thanks to the image for coming to you. Give thanks to the waterfall of white light. This is complete for now. So here you emerge from the tour and you begin your descent down. And in the distance, you see the mists surrounding Avalon. You take in its grand beauty. You take in the landscape all around you. Feel here for energetic release, allowing the land itself is purifying you, all parts of you. So step by step, this time we're going down all the way through. And you're back at the foot of the hill. This path now leads you to the chalice well and to the white springs. So let yourself take this road down. And here, as you arrive at this lane with the chalice well, the red springs on your right and the white springs on your left, these two streams represent the Michael line and the Mary line, divine masculine and divine feminine or divine mother. Feel into the masculine energies, the feminine energies through both sides of your body now. Breathe deeply. Your right side, your left side, receiving the frequencies of remembrance, of sacred union. And here at the side of both springs, a little sprout emerges from the wall, whereby you receive the natural spring water. So take your bottle now and fill your bottle, half of it from the white springs, the feminine line, feminine energies, and half of it from the red springs, the Michael line, masculine energies. Hold the water, hold your bottle to your heart, and whisper a quiet wish for yourself for this lifetime here on earth, knowing what you know now from the message that Morgan Le Fay or the Lady of Avalon shared with you, to your very first dream in the long barrow, to the opening of your heart at the Tor, and the insights from your meditative walk up the labyrinth, and through the last image that you witnessed. Whisper a quiet wish, and infusing your wish into the water, allow for yourself to take your first sip. Feel into the strong minerals of the springs in your body now, and begin to drink the rest of the water. Water holds memories. So right here, let yourself remember again. And as the water begins to do its magic within you, we are going to enter the chalice wells together. So we begin to walk back down the road, and we turn to the right. We're at the entrance of the chalice wells. We see a gate with the shape of the symbol of the Vesica Pisces, two overlapping circles. We enter, and it feels like home of elementals. You feel the presence of fairies and gnomes and dryads, tree beings, tree creatures, very, very strongly, and you can hear them in your ears. The language that they speak, which you do understand. They are excited to see you, excited that you're back, that you finally returned after all this time. After all this time, you are home, again in Avalon. Let yourself take this in, and let yourself feel a sense of place, a sense of home, right here, the sacred heart of the earth. Home in your sacred heart, with your hands back on your heart space. Breathe deeply and fully into your heart. Feel here a sense of heart healing. Whatever it is right now that your human heart desires for healing, feel yourself receiving the healing frequencies of the elementals around you. And here, as we come to the base of the chalice wells, you see two huge circles that are overlapping, where the red spring runs. Allow for yourself to step barefoot into the stream and feel a cleansing, a purifying in your feet. Lower yourself down. Place both your hands in the water too. Immediately you remember why it is that you had these experiences that were heartbreaking, heart-wrenching, so painful. You remember why. And as you remember, let the waters heal your heart. Let the waters nourish and soothe the wounds in your heart. Breathe deeply now into a heart space, visualizing white, glowing particles gathering from your feet, your hands, through your arms and your legs, coagulating in your heart space. Feel a spinning movement of energies around your heart space. Feel the reparation. Your heart has always been whole. Sometimes you just need to remember. And sometimes it can do with an added boost, which we are receiving right now. And right here, give thanks to the water, give thanks for the memories. You remember why, for whatever reason, your soul needed to go through these experiences in order for this moment of remembrance. And here you step out gently from the stream and you begin to walk up a gentle slope. You are greeted, you are met by two huge, ancient oak trees. These trees are so special. They represent the grandfather, the grandmother energies, the right, the left. Let yourself take time with both trees now. Whether you are touching them, hugging them, sitting with them. Take time now with the trees and let its huge canopy wrap around you, hugging you gently before releasing. And here, as you begin to connect with the consciousness of the tree, let yourself experience what it's experiencing. Allow for yourself to be an elemental in Avalon. Feel the energies of the tree integrate in your human body. And bring your awareness slowly back to being human. And as you breathe out, recognize that the tree is breathing in. As you breathe in, the tree exhales. So let yourself contemplate on where you end and the tree begins through the breath. Recognizing that we belong to this beautiful network, this biosphere, this beautifully complex system that connects us to everything. This tree right here with you inhales your breath and using sunlight to exhale oxygen. So you're breathing in this eternal cycle of reciprocity. And hidden in the layers of this tree, as you place your hand on the tree, feel into the vibrancy of its life as nutrients pulse through its arteries in sync with the heartbeat. and rivers of carbon pour into the soil. From its roots to its canopy, this tree, just like you, are a living bridge between earth and sky. So sense into where this ancient oak tree begins and ends, and where you begin and end. And recognize that you and the tree are always in loving connection. Receive a message from the tree just for you. Nakieraya shien tono itien talai. And if you have a question for the tree, to receive its insights, to receive tree wisdom, go ahead and let yourself ask. And receive its response through image, through love. And from right here, you bid goodbye to your friend the tree for now. And you begin to walk up again the hill to the very well itself. And this will be our final stop in our dreaming for today. So there are two wells here. The actual chalice well and also a mother well. Before you go to the chalice well, let yourself turn to the left towards the mother well. And here you see a statue of Mother Mary. Feel into her presence around you, enveloping you. Bright blue light from behind you, all around you. And allow yourself to just melt in the embrace of Mother's love. Let yourself really receive Mother's love. Lean into it and let yourself just have it in a way that maybe you've never experienced before. Feel the energies of Mother's love infusing into you. It's no longer separate from you. It is you. Allow for the energy of Mother love to wrap around the child inside of you. The child that longs to be loved, to be seen, to be known. Let Mother's love hug this child, this eternal child within you. Gentle inhale, Exhale completely. And with this mother-child union within yourself, allow yourself to step across to the chalice well. And right here by the well, take a seat, cross-legged, in meditation. And simply receive any messages from the well, the waters of the well, and receive the frequencies of this beautiful sacred place. Yen sanaya, kien tanai tierai, wan salai kierai, tien tonoi sientai, naya, 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 Deep breaths. And right here at the well, allow for yourself to fully remember all fragments of your soul that are ready to return in this moment. Call them back now. And you can repeat to yourself silently or out loud, declaring, I call all parts of me here now. I call all parts of me here now. I call all parts of me here now. And just feel the images, the emotions, sensations, inner knowings, insights. Just feel. Hierai akien sokuntalai tierai tierai tierai. Ien sono ukierai ikierai ikierai. Express your gratitude to the well. And it is time to take our leave. Slowly you stand and you exit the chalice well. And right at the entrance of the well, allow for yourself to visualize a portal opening upwards from the sky that takes you back to this dimension. Breathe easily as you begin to see the clouds stirring in the sky like giant concoction of soup or a cauldron. And right now it is dusk. The sky glows a beautiful orangey pink hue. You take this all in, and you know that you can return to your Avalonian dreaming as many times as you desire. And here I'm going to count us up from 1 to 10. With every count, just allow for yourself to slide up and ascend through the portal into your present body, preparing your human body to receive you by wriggling your fingers and toes. Take an inhale. Your feet begins to leave the ground. 1. Yen sona akandai, as though you have the largest wings that you can imagine that glides you up. 2. Feel the breeze, the wind on your hair. 3. The wind on your skin. As you look down beneath you, you see the chalice wells. You see the white springs. In a distance, you see Glastonbury's high road. And as you look right ahead, you see the top of the tower. And you begin to enter your portal now as you bid goodbye to Avalon for now. 5, 6, 7, 8, breathe in. 9, breathe out. 10, arrive, land. Wriggle your fingers, your toes, roll your head, right, left, right, shrug your shoulders. Reach your arms over your head. Take a full body stretch. Inhale. Listen to the sounds in your room. Feel the air where you're at. Feel your bedding and your clothing. And I'm going to leave us here. So stay in dream state for a moment and for however long you desire. When you emerge, just let yourself journal, doodle, draw, recall. Recall the messages, recall the remembrances, recall the images, recall the different lifetimes, recall your form. If you were male, female, recall your dress, what you were wearing. And only if you desire, please write to me. I always love to hear about your experiences, because that is what's meaningful for you. And if you fell asleep, don't worry, because you have this replay for life. So you can do it as many times as you desire. Knowing also that each time you revisit this, you will receive maybe a completely different transmission, because you will be different each time you replay, you do this replay. So right here, allow yourself to continue taking rest in your body, and when you are ready, open your journal, begin to write. Drink lots of water to let yourself ground, and know that this wasn't just a visual journey, but it was also an energy activation. So lots and lots of water over the next couple of days to continue the cleansing, purging, and purification process. Thank you everyone for trusting me to guide you on this journey, and I'll be leaving us here. Bye everyone. All right.